Oh, shipping got pushed back. After traveling around South America for the last 3 years, we're trying to get home, and it's been difficult. It's been a while since we last spoke, but we didn't get to ship the van in time. Luckily, we were waiting until our agent confirmed the date to buy plane tickets because he never confirmed the date, and then the price went up $1,600. Since we didn't have a container buddy, it was way too expensive for us to go along with that. So we didn't ship the van. We've been living and spending our time in this beautiful apartment in Montevideo. For some reason, whenever we stop in an apartment, we both get kind of sick, but we're feeling a lot better. Well, basically better. So now we have confirmation for a new shipping date. We have a container buddy, and we bought our plane tickets. We got our confirmation about a week ago that we're going to be shipping the van out of here in Montevideo, and now it feels like it's happening so fast. We're going to be loading the van into a container, and just 4 days later, the van is going onto a boat and shipping from Montevideo all the way up to Houston, Texas in the US. Our shipping buddy did compromise with us because he actually wanted to ship out of Argentina. So we asked if he would be able to either ship out of Argentina and go to Philadelphia or ship out of Montevideo and go to Houston. Since we already had the agent and everything in Montevideo, I think that it still worked out in our favor because we don't have to redo all of those steps in Argentina, because that would have been way more work. It feels good that our container buddy at least compromised with us. We're getting a better price because we booked it so far ahead, unlike the last potential container buddy who was so rigid that it was either his way or the highway. So we feel really good about this container buddy. So we've already gotten our plane ticket, and we're going with Copa Airlines because they are the most flexible for flying with pets. They're both gonna be able to go in the cabin. Our flight is Montevideo, Uruguay to Panama City, Panama, and then to JFK, United States of America. It is super long haul. It's gonna be interesting on how the pets are going to deal with this because it is a 14-hour travel time. And our layover in Panama City is only about an hour, and we have friends who did the same flight, only they were coming to Uruguay. They had to run to their gate. And they also had 2 cats. So it's gonna be difficult, I think, but nothing that we can't handle. It's gonna be way different than the other flight that we took, but I think everything will end up working out. It's so funny too to hear that 14-hour travel time on a plane just shows how far we have driven. This is so far. It's Sombrita's first time going to go to the US. I haven't been back in Philadelphia since I left from Panama, which was, I think would be September 2021. People ask me about the US all the time, and honestly, I don't even know what to tell them because I'm pretty sure so much has changed in the last 2 years. I don't have an accurate representation of the USA anymore, which is really weird to me. I definitely don't want to go this long again without going back to my hometown. But the further we went south, the more expensive it was to get back. Some of the things that's going back to the US has actually been kind of difficult. Basically, we spent 3 days just researching health insurance. Obviously, Danny and I don't have conventional jobs. We don't have employer-provided health insurance, which is what most people in the US have. So we have to research all the plans, figure out what really fits our needs, apply for a special enrollment period because you can only enroll at the beginning of the year. So yeah, we're going to be purchasing healthcare through the healthcare marketplace. All of these countries, it's very cheap to get healthcare even if you don't have insurance. So yeah, it was $100 to see the doctor without insurance here. The time has come. We are 100% not going to be living in this van for the next month. I need to start cleaning it because we are shipping it in just a couple of days here. This is a pretty good opportunity for me to just clear everything out of here. And some of the spices, I'm like, how old are they? How long have they been in here? You're supposed to change them every like 6 months, I think. And I feel like some of them has been riding around in here for a solid 5 years. So I'm just going to clean everything out and we're going to start fresh here.
had this towel ever since the beginning. Look how freaking beat it is, but we're cleaning the van with it from in Uruguay. This towel's lasted. I'm not sure it's gonna last through this though. It might get pretty dirty. So I got most of the stuff out. Honestly, I don't think there's any way you can really clean every piece of dirt off. I will look upon your treasures, Gypsy.
I will look on your treasures, Gypsy.
How's it going in there, Emily?
Good, I'm cleaning the fridge.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That connects down underneath here. Hey, Emily.
Hi.
Oh, you got the fridge out yourself.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. It's really light.
You're so independent, babe.
I really doubt that anyone's going to inspect the van that heavily that they're like, this piece of sand in here is not regulation.
But it's possible.
It's a possibility, but
So it's good to do.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad we're doing it because whenever we get back to the US and you have to drive from Houston to wherever, it's gonna suck, and it's better that it's gonna be in a clean van. Yeah, we're basically gonna be cleaning inside and outside the van until we ship it, which is a good thing. And I guess tomorrow is the shipping day. Our container buddies confirmed that they can do it tomorrow, and they're working on their van right now as well. Are we taking off the bumper?
No. Oh my God, time to clean the van. Ooh, got a couple of dive bombs this week. This stuff is sticky. That's been falling from a tree. So this is gonna be step one. How you doing, Emily?
Great.
Haha. Man, because that'll be a lot easier to take the solar panels off with it being clean up here.
When the sun comes up, I'll be far away. I always keep on moving on.
Wow, that is as clean as this van has been in a long time. Vacuumed, everything. Gotta get those solar panels down. Hopefully it's good.
Wow, that was a big day of cleaning, and we have still to take off the solar panels. It's now 11:15, so
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy tomorrow because not only are we loading the container, but we have a vet coming, but she's a specialized vet, so we won't have to go to a government agency to get these papers for the pets to fly to the States. Emily's been killing it in here, like seriously, because you did like pretty much the whole inside of the van, and I've been doing just the trunk and the outside.
one trouble spot that I was like, I cannot believe it looked like that, was the slider. Like that was so disgusting.
The sliding door is the bottom, because ours it's like boom, and then there's like a crack there, so the cat loves pushing stuff in there.
Yeah.
Wow, you armor-alled everything up here. This looks beautiful. We got basically a fresh van.
Yeah.
You know, once we get back to the States, I'm gonna drive it to Ohio, and we got a celebrity mechanic there, ProMasters Only YouTube channel. The guy kills it. If you got a ProMaster, definitely check out ProMasters Only. Even if you're interested in vans, he kind of lays down what ProMasters are compared to the Transit, some of his videos, and what can typically go wrong. He loves ProMasters. His has lasted till, I think, 800,000 miles, 500,000, 600, some of them. He has like 3 of them.
Wow, yeah, but I'm exhausted. I'm beyond exhausted. I can't wait to get Showski.
All right, catch you later. All right, got all 4 of these done. A friend built these, a BMX friend. Almost forgot about the electrical connection. Bunch of duct taped wires here, so I got to get the duct tape off. Okay, so there's 2 still. So they have just a little quick disconnect. Sweet, that was super easy. We just had a vet come visit. She was sitting right here and did all the papers for some Rita and Graham. We got that done. I got the solar panels unbolted. Now we gotta take them down, because today's the day we're putting the van in the container. And it's another beautiful day here in Montevideo, so we got the windows open and everything. Excited?
I'm so excited.
I always keep on moving on. I left you behind to live my life. I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.
Now we gotta grab all these hardware pieces.
I'll be a long way from home to see the world of ours. I won't let anyone say I can go far. I always keep on moving on. to live my life. I got up on an early Sunday morning to say goodbye.
Wow, so this is some of the last views of the van. We got the surfboard in. We got the solar panels on the bed. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Just gonna wipe down the floor. Ooh, looks like we got an engine code. Driving to put the van.
Oh my god.
Driving to put the van in the container and we got an engine code. But you know what? We get this engine code all the time. We know what it is because we got bad oil pressure sensor, which isn't critical, and we got a bad evap system, which isn't critical either. Can't wait to get these things fixed in the States. It's just impossible to find the guy who can do it down here.
Oh, last drive around Positos in the van. Danny was right, it was just the oil engine pressure sensor switch. We're just gonna get a better little rinse again because of the tree that we parked underneath of. All right, got the van clean, clean, clean. We've got all of that sap that was from the tree off. And now we're gonna head to the port. We have 20 minutes before we have to meet up with our agent. 13-minute drive. And I wish we could stop for a coffee because I am so sleepy now.
A little bit nervous because we did upgrade those bump stops. You know, we put the beefier ones in there, which raised the van just slightly. If anything, our container buddy's a mechanic, so I mean, I don't think we'd have to take those off, but we might have to take off the front fan, which is just like 4 screws real quick.
All of these trees have the tiniest little leaves and we're just like, please don't land on the van. Danny's stopping away from the trees.
Leaves I can brush off, but I don't want any sap or bird poop, hopefully.
Yeah.
Look at these trees down the street, it's beautiful.
Look at all these containers.
Oh yeah, so you got your spare tire out?
Yeah, the rear bumper is on the bed, and
Dude, that's beautiful. I love it.
Oh my gosh, we're coming up to the place. All of these enormous containers. Holy moly. We're really gonna put our van in one of these containers and then it's gonna be stacked on 100 other containers. And then hopefully it goes to the US.
Wow, I hope these containers haven't been sitting here a while. This is really cool compared to the Columbia port. Like, we didn't really go where all the containers are sitting.
It smells like cows. We're following our agent Eduardo over to the area, I guess, that we're going to load the van. Wow, I'm so nervous because their van is like super big.
The length we
Yeah.
should be solid. Yeah, there's this 5.5 meters. Ours is just under 6.
Okay.
And it's 12 inside. The height is more what worries me. That thing looked way tall.
That thing looks so tall. All right, let's do this.
Our container, and there's our ramp. We're gonna go inside.
If you let me, I may come back. But for now, I'll be far away. I hope you'll be there for me when I need you the most.
Wow, we're in. So we're in. We left the window open so we can climb in here. I got the batteries disconnected, so we got no lights here. I think that, honestly, I could hear bump, 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 bump hitting the top. So yeah, I'm gonna have the guy climb out of here with me. So I guess I better open up that door. God, I'm gonna miss this thing.
above the roof vent was a lot, but like the fan.
I'll see you in Houston. Boom. Okay, this will disconnect the negative of the battery. All right, if only I had some duct tape. Boom, right there. Battery disconnected. Just cover up that dirt. There we go. Bienvenido. Entonces, para acá es mejor no no pisar los paneles. Vamos a la derecha. Sí. Man, so it fits pretty good. Yeah.
Ay. Whoa.
Wow, so we got the vans in the container. It's been beautiful 2 days and all of a sudden it's freezing cold. The wind's blowing, whipping up. Just a sign, we're gonna miss that van.
I did just get really nervous, like I forgot something. Goodbye. Yeah, buen viaje.
Be safe. Float the whole way, please.
The vans are officially ready to be shipped. Our shipping agent was not stoked when he saw how big both of our vans are, but we fit, and our buddies just scraped a little bit of tape off the top of their solar panels, but it's okay, we fit. The shipping agent gave us a mini tour around the port, and we found the source of the cow smell. They ship cows from Uruguay all over the world by boat. Our shipping agent said there's more cows than people in Uruguay. Thank you all so much for the loyalty over the past few months. I'm sorry I've been off the map, and seriously, I can't thank the Patreon subscribers more. Kathy R, JK, Rob, Keith, Kathy W, Bev, Jen, Stan, Michael, and Rose, Joe, James, Evan, Jessica, Darryl, Bing, Doug, Ken, Karina, Elsa, Ed, Tanya, Ruby, Eusebia, and Andy. We are so lucky to have you guys as amazing supporters, and we'll see you next week in our home country as long as we can make it with our amazing pets.